They say the loudest hold the power, but I've watched kingdoms built like flowers, like flowers. I kept my voice beneath my breath and learned to love the sound of death, of death. They never feared the ones who prayed, but I wrote storms with what I stayed. The quiet ones lie louder, beneath the breath they roar, they plant their rage in gold, burn the world for more. You never saw me coming, you never knew my name, but I'm the root beneath the ruin, the spark behind the flame.
They laughed while carving shallow graves. I waited still beneath the wave.
And now the tide has turned to glass, reflecting all they swore would pass, would pass.
I don't wear crowns or carry steel, but I can break what they call real.
The quiet ones lie louder, beneath their breath they roar, they blend their rage in gold,
Burn the world for more.
you never saw me coming, you never knew my name, but I'm the root beneath the ruin, the spark behind the flame. My silence is a prophecy.
The buried truth becomes the key.
I speak in how they bury me.
The quiet ones are watching.
Never far away. They're never far away. The quiet ones lie louder, beneath their breath they roar, they plant their rage in gold, burn the world for more. You never saw me coming, you never knew my name, but I'm the root beneath the ruin, the spark behind the flame. You trace my spine with poison grace. Love me slow, erase my face. Say my name like it's a dare. Pull me in and disappear. You're made of silk, but you divide. Your touch cuts clean, too much to hide. You love me like velvet knives, walls with static breath. Your voice still flickers in my chest. I traced your lies in violet rain, lit my smoke with your remains. You left me soft, but I got sharp. Learned to dance with broken parts. Neon wounds, but I don't bleed. Just light refracted underneath. You love the girl that never screamed. Now I haunt your every dream. Don't come back, I'm not the same. You lost your place inside my flame. Silk and shadow, I wear both. Found power in what hurt the most. Mirrors cracked, but now they shine. Reflection shaped by stolen time. I dress my pain in velvet tones and turn my scars to stepping stones. Neon wounds, but I don't bleed. Just light refracted underneath. You love the girl that never screamed. Now I haunt your every dream. Don't come back, I'm not the same. You lost your place inside my flame. I glow where you decay, a phantom in high-grade display. You reach for warmth, I turn to chrome. I walk the night, you walk alone. But I don't break, I bloom. Shadows twist beneath my skin. Truth and war both wear a grin. I rise from ash, not born to break. My voice, the spark, the silence takes. The city sleeps with loaded eyes. Whispers bloom where justice dies. But I was forged in darker nights. A phantom born to set it right. I don't run, I don't erase. The fire grows where they see waste. No crown, no chains, no borrowed name. Just echoes rising through the flame. Let thunder hear what fear creates. A spark like me won't dissipate. They drew their lines in smoking gold, built their thrones on broken nose. But I've seen light behind the lies and bled through every failed disguise. No peace in quiet, no truth in fear. I speak for those who disappear. Their names still burn behind my eyes. A thousand ghosts that never die. I don't run, I don't erase. The fire grows where they rises through the walls. Break like glass, let the weak outlast the past. No gods above, no fate to chase, just fire and truth in my own face. The curse and flame gave me gold and took my name. I stood for hope then watched it fade. Beneath the lies I helped them make, I walked the fire that I lit. Not proud, but I won't quit. I wore a cracked eye like a crown. Fell so far I touched the ground, but even angels in the dirt cuts like rusted steel, but I still feel and that's still real. Redemption isn't bought or prey, it's carved in silence, self-remade. Don't need a throne, don't want your place. I live in truth you can't erase.
My hands are bruised from holding faith. I stitch the truth with threads of hate. No map to guide, no stars to name. I carve my path through smoke and flame. They said to run, but I just stayed and found myself in what decayed. I thread the fire, stitch the storm, worn by battle, never torn. Call me reckless, call me brave. I build my bones from what I gave. I'm not the ash, I'm the spark, the piece that still glows in the dark. I learned to breathe in shattered depth, where silence waits and no one cares. I took the the flame and left them nothing they could tame. They drew my path in ink and steel, told me silence was a shield. But I've heard lies in quiet tones and found the truth when I was alone. So I walk where thunder hides, made my peace with darker sides. Fault lines under my feet, I don't run, I grit my teeth. They built the war inside my name, so let it shake, I'll bring the flame. You made me choose the fight I breathe, now I'm the storm you can't unsee. Yeah, every echo they drop was a warning. Woke up with ash on my hands every morning. Try to box me in, I break like rhythm. Sharp in the dark and I speak with venom. Never gonna play by the cards they deal. Truth ain't soft, it cuts, it heals. Every scar's a secret pack, so I wear 'em loud and don't look back. Fault lines under my feet, I don't run, I grit my teeth. They built the war inside my name, so let it shake, I'll bring the flame. You made me choose the fight I breathe, now I'm the storm you can't unsee. Built from rust and shadow breath, they wrote my fate in wires and flesh. I watched the towers scrape the sky while they erased what made me try. No savior came, no truth was clean. Just gears that grind through every scream. There's iron in my name, not forged for fear, not born for shame. I rise with sparks inside my veins, a storm behind these fractured chains. If they demand a war, I burn.
smile they gave was thin, sugar-coated knives dug in. Build my hope with shattered thread, made me bleed in silk instead. They called me soft, said I would fold, but glass can cut when it's this cold. Glass heart pulse, steady and slow. Break me once I learn the flow. I don't scream, I just survive with quiet eyes and fire inside. If I fall with grace, but I leave marks they can't erase. I don't dream the way I did. Nightmares taught me how to live. Don't need light to find my way. I bloom in dark where shadows play. Truth is sharp and wrapped in lace. Even mercy leaves a trace. Glass heart pulse, steady and slow. Break me once I learn the flow. I don't scream, I just survive with quiet eyes and fire inside. If I fall with grace, but I leave marks they can't erase. You thought I'd vanish like the rest, but I was never yours to test. I'm the storm they never chart, the whisper with a weapon heart. Glass heart still, but not the same. Pulse like thunder wrapped in flame.
I held the line, I played it clean. Still they cracked me at the seam. Tried to love like I was taught, but love alone can't stop the rot. Every prayer just fades to dust. No one's watching, no one must. There are no saints left here. I fade, don't call it loss. I became my final cause. We built our hopes on glass and thread, spoke in crowns and fought in red. But peace was never made for kings, only silence mercy brings. The stars watched every vow we broke, their light a blade we never spoke. Kingdoms burn quietly, no one screams when ghosts agree. I traded peace for prophecy, and now there's nothing left of me. Ashes fall out like lullabies, and no one lives who never lied. I watched you turn from flame to frost. Victory comes with all that's lost. I beg the truth to stay a while, but truth forgets who wears the smile. And when the banners fade to gray, the shadows are the ones who stay. Kingdoms burn quietly, no one screams when ghosts agree. I traded peace for prophecy, and now there's nothing left of me. Ashes fall like lullabies, and no one lives who never lies. Let the bells ring one last time for every soul we left behind. Kingdoms fall, and so did I, but I still hear